Today was a bench press day, in particular overload bench press day. So I'm starting off with the bar, then quickly move to 95 pounds, get those reps in, get the muscles all warmed up. Went to 135, did a few reps. Get my mind ready to press heavier. Then went to 225, did a few reps with that. Then went to 315. Went to 315, did a single. And I just did an experiment. Right here is 405. I want you to notice the speed of the rep before I put the bench press apparatus on the next set. The speed was pretty good with 405. Then I put on a bench press apparatus to help with my bench press. It's just keeping me tight. Notice the speed is the same, or a little bit slower actually, but the bench press apparatus didn't change how much I could press. At least it didn't immediately. I did 425 and then I went to 455. And this set right here is 495. Lowering it, tilts a little bit, I straighten it out and lock it out. What I'm doing at that point is I'm just really working on getting that bench press dialed in, and since this is the first time I've used this apparatus, I think it's pretty good. Hopefully in the coming weeks or coming months I'll get better at it and be able to use more weight. I then moved on to incline dumbbell presses. I started the first set with 45 degrees, and then my next two sets I lowered the bench to 35 degrees and cranked out sets of 8 to 10 reps. I'd like to go back and talk about the bench press a little bit. In the bench press, I'm concentrating on just overloading that. So that 495 wasn't a true max. I expect to do a lot more in the coming weeks. What I'm doing right now is tricep extensions off the floor. I'm using a 35-pound plate, and that's the height of the extension. There are times that I'll actually use a 25-pound plate, which will make the bar lower, or I'll use a 45-pound plate, which will make the bar higher. I usually do reps anywhere from, I'd say, 6 to 10. And as far as sets go, it will be 3 to 5 sets, increasing the weight each set. As you can see, extension from the floor. Each rep is a dead stop. These actually get harder as you get heavier because it can flip you over when you get stronger. These are plate raises. What I'm using is I'm using a loading pin. If you have a loading pin, this is probably the better way of doing plate raises because as you can see, I added a 10-pound plate. You can add plates to it and not have to like grab a 100-pound plate and do front raises if you're that strong. Then moved on to light pull downs. Did 3 sets of 10. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and subscribe.